All right, I wasn't gonna make this video because I really dislike gun comparison videos, but I knew I just finished making the review of the Staccato P, and I've already done this Triarc previously, and I knew that the question would come up, what's the deal, which one is better? And I don't want to say one's better than the other. I just say they're going to serve different purposes. The first thing is going to be price. If you're price sensitive, I mean, if you're buying a $2,000 handgun, there's definitely a possibility that you're price sensitive, but the Triarc is 50% more than the Staccato. So $2,000 to $3,000 on the base end. Adding an optic cut on the Triarc to use the Trigicon 1911 mount to put your optic on there is going to add a little bit more. So this is $2,500. This one would be like $3,500 with the optic mount on it. So for $1,000, are you getting $1,000 more in value? And I would say yes, as long as you want something that's a little more custom. So let me break that down a little bit. If you get a Staccato, you have to understand this is a production gun. It's a 2011, it's a Glock 2011, if that makes sense. So very well built, high tolerances. I said before, frame to slide fit. I mean, this is a fantastic gun, but it's a production gun. So there's a lot of things that people are going to want to change on this gun to make it exactly what they want. Like for me, the grip texture has to be changed because I just don't like this pattern. So I got to get this stippled. I am not going to ruin my grip with the soldering iron. I'm going to have a professional do it. So have a professional stipple your grip. So you're going to be a few $100 there just to get your grip stippled. Second thing, for me personally, is the grip safety. I like a full beaver tail, which is what's on the Triarc here. So that would have to be replaced by a professional gunsmith because there are some things in there you want to make sure that is activating the grip safety properly. I don't want to mess with that myself. The trigger, this is a fine trigger, fantastic trigger. However, I prefer a flat trigger. So this is the flat Geppert trigger. So I think it's from Deutschland. I didn't look at the trigger bow, but that's the only trigger that I've seen that looks like that. So it's a Geppert trigger. So, to have a trigger professionally installed, it's going to cost some money. So the reality is that if you get a Staccato and you are perfectly happy with how it is, as it is, then that's perfect. You've got the exact right gun, at $2,000, $2,500 with the dual optic system. Now, if you get a Staccato and you go, man, I don't like the grip, I don't like the trigger, and I don't like the safety, the grip safety, well, to make all those changes and have a professional do it, you're going to be damn near $1,000 into it, and that's where the Triarc comes in. So the Triarc has all of those upgrades if that's what you want to do, those custom touches, the ability to Cerakote it, which from the factory at Triarc, they have some awesome guys doing Cerakote over there. I just like nitride black. So the ability to customize and the features that come on it standard that would be a customization you have to make to a Staccato, really, for me, put these guns in the same category as long as you're looking for those custom touches, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't say that the Triarc is better. I would say that it's upgraded. And if you want upgraded, this is the gun to go to. If you're okay, like if you buy a Glock and you're like, dude, this, the Glock 19 Gen 5 needs no modifications, right here, this is going to be your 2011. But if, you buy a Glock 19 and you're like, you know what, I really wish I had like, a Fowler Mark II, then obviously you're going to be more over here on the Triarc side of things. So, better is relative. Personally, I lean towards the Triarc because it fits my hand better. It has all the features that I want on it, nothing I don't. Super reliable, but like I said, in my review, I haven't had any issues with the Staccato on reliability either, except for with the old generation of magazines. Now, I will say that the old magazines, I haven't been able to over-insert them, so I've tried it a few times, but I haven't been able to over-insert them in the Triarc to cause a failure. So reliability, they're on parts. It's going to come down to your particular preference. So I don't know if this is the least helpful video on the internet. It's probably close. I just know that people are going to look at a gun and say, wow, 50% more. Is it worth it? And I'm going to say, hands down, you are getting 50% more from this gun out of the box than you are from a Staccato. But that doesn't take anything away from the Staccato. So, man, I'm just gonna kind of end this video there because I don't know what else to say. Like, buy what you want, get what your budget, is gonna allow you to get, and feel good about it.